What's up guys, Alfie here with a quick showcase of my light expedition team for Light Shireleki. So the team is Mara, Konamiya, and Chloe. It's very safe, especially on Cleef. I am able to 100% clear it every time, all 200 runs. And what I do is I run Chloe Soul Link, and then Konamiya and Mara. Chloe's going to give us a lot of sustain and invincibility, making the auto a lot safer. Konamiya will cleanse the electric shock, which will give our summoner mana regen up, allowing him to spam more Chloe invincibilities and heals. Mara's here for the heal block to prevent the healing, as well as our damage dealer. She's on my Bastet runes, so she's a little bit tankier. You need to make sure that she's not getting one shot, especially at the end, because you don't want to get it to 0%, him hit Endure, and she dies and he full heals. On Orbia and Kina, you have the option of running the strip, so green Kina or light Orbia, and that makes it a little bit faster. But on Orbia, you are more likely to die unless you go a full support build. And on Kina, it's pretty safe. I haven't built mine up, so I can't see if it's better than Cleef. But on Cleef, you can run Water Cleef and get attack down and attack speed down, which will slow the boss's damage quite a bit and increase your survivability. So these are my Mara stats. Nothing too crazy. Konamiya, just tanky. And Chloe, not as tanky, but still pretty tanky. Oh, that's why she's on the attack slot right there. Need to fix that, but it's been running fine. I have some footage of clearing it all 3 summoners, even though my summoners aren't, even though my Orbia and my Kina aren't very well built. They don't have any maxed out gear. They can still clear it at level 3 with this team. Level 4 is a big jump. He will cleanse and put up immunity, and while he's gigantified, he's healing a lot. So without a strip, it's very difficult. But fitting a strip into the team at the current state is kind of hard. I think after TOA reset, if I focus my resources into light damage reduction and light damage up, it will be a lot more consistent. But I'm pretty sure the expedition will rotate with the TOA reset. I don't have any confirmation, so if it doesn't, I'll re-upload this guide once I can clear it at level 4, and if it doesn't, I'll try to get a guide out as soon as possible on whichever expedition takes the slot of the special expedition. That's pretty much it. I'll show some footage of clearing the runs. I'm actually out of tickets. I've done all 200 possible entries. I have one, but that's meant more for the non-special ones. So a few other options for your unrecoverable unit are going to be the Fire Undyne. She does unrecoverable as well as healing, and then if she cleanses a dot, like Electric Shock, she will heal again. So she seems very good. I do not have the resources to build her right now though. Then I would consider either Moria or Jumaline. Jumaline actually does unrecoverable as a passive, so she will unrecoverable on any crit. The only problem is they're a lot harder to obtain than Mara. You can run Cilia, but then you have to have another archer. I would run Cilia if I had like a Cadiz who removes beneficial effects. Same with Silver and a lot of these other options. Colleen's very good. She does attack down and unrecoverable, but since she's not a support, she doesn't cleanse the electric shock, you have to be able to kill the boss very quickly in order to use her. And with having a knight and a support, that will be difficult unless you're maybe on Orbia. Also, your options for a fire support that can cover multiple bases aren't very strong. Other than the Fire Undyne, most of these supports don't do anything with dots specifically. If you can cover the heal block and maybe the strip, then Huahi could be good. Chloe's good because she applies invincibility and has the heal. Rakuni can remove the dot and gives your summoner skill acceleration, so he can be good with Kina, but if you're not running Kina, his value drops off a little bit. The Fire Howl doesn't do anything other than heal. It can remove bleeds, but this isn't a bleed. And then Rebecca, the Fire Mystic Witch, removes defense down, replaces it with defense up, and does a heal. Also not very good for this specific one. That pretty much covers most of the options you have to replace the members in the team, but I feel like this is the safer route to go. And then if you have a good Orbia or a good Kina, using them to do the level 4 will be better. I'm working on my Orbia to see if I can build a support Orbia, since I won't be using her in PvP, in order to land the defense break and strip and buff block with her on light Orbia. And if it works, I'll post a video.